Hello my lovelies, welcome back to my channel, or welcome to my channel if you've just come across me. My name's Chrissy, I'm really pleased to meet you. Today I'm going to be creating this everyday look using the new palette from Revolution. It's out next Wednesday. This is the palette, it's from the Wild Animal collection. This one is called Fierce. If you'd like to know how I got the look and have a sneaky peek inside the palette, please stay tuned. I'm using the Revolution Focus and Fix Eye Primer just to add a nice base before we start our eye colour. This will just stop any transfer of any colour that we're going to put on. They are strong pigments, so it's just a precaution. So next Wednesday, Revolution are releasing 3 brand new palettes. They're the Wild Animal palettes, and there's 3. There's a tiger, there's a leopard, and there's a zebra. Now, I managed to get them really early. Superdrug was selling them on their site. They have taken them down until next Wednesday now, but for whatever reason, I managed to get them. I messaged Revolution direct to ask if it was okay to put some pictures on Instagram, and they said that was fine. So I'm going to do you a preview. I'm going to start with Fierce today. We're going to do the series of 3 before Wednesday, so if you would like them, at least you know on Wednesday they will be available to buy. Taking an eye contour brush from Primark, I'm using the matte brown shade in the palette just to add as a transition shade. All I'm doing is I just keep on adding a little bit more and a little bit more and blending until it's nice and soft and you get the colour that you require. Using a smaller fluffy brush than we did before, I'm taking the matte burnt orange shade in the palette and I'm just adding it to the outer part of the eye and just blending through the crease just to get that second shade blended in nicely. Taking the dark brown matte shade in the palette with a tiny detail brush, I'm just going to add to the outer V of the eye. I'm just going to add some definition to the eye. This takes a little time, but it does give you that really nice deep effect. I'm just using the previous blending brush now, just with any excess powder that's on the brushes, and I'm just going to blend through just to give that nice seamless effect. Taking a nice clean fluffy brush now, I'm just going to blend right across the top just to soften out any harsh lines. With a Conceal and Correct from Revolution. I'm just laying the base to create a halo eye. So I'm just doing like a white channel, and then I'll let it dry, and then I'll be able to put some foils on. This will just give a better effect. It'll bring the colour out far more than just normally. Adding the darker orange foil shade with my fingers. I'm just going to apply where I put the concealer. I'm adding it with my fingers because it does give a better effect. Then I'm going to take the little tiny detail brush, what I use for the brown, and just go over the seams, just so it sort of merges into one. With the same brush that we added the orangey matte shade, I'm just going to go along the top of where the halo is, just to also blend that part in too. Taking the very light orange foil shade, I'm just going to add this to the inner corner part of the eye, just to get that duo foil shade. I think it just adds that little extra bit rather than just having one shimmer shade over your lid. Using the very, very light gold shimmer shade, I'm just going to highlight my brow bone, just to give it that added little sparkle. Taking the Revolution Pro eyeliner in brown, I'm just going to add that to the upper and the lower waterline. Back to the palette, and we're going back to the matte brown shade. I've just got an angled brush here. I've actually wet it. I've dipped it into the brown shade, and I'm just going to use it as an eyeliner. Now I do usually use a felt or a liquid eyeliner, but I haven't got one in brown, so the next best thing is to actually wet your brush and use your powders. They are really, really versatile. Using the Mascara Revolution, I'm just going to add a nice coat of mascara to my lashes. Now this mascara I have had for absolute months. It's still going strong, and it creates such a wide-eyed effect. It's amazing. They have got it in normal and they've got it in waterproof. The waterproof is that strong I can never get it off, hence why I'm using the normal mascara today. To do my base, I've used as a primer the Superfruit extract, then I've used the Conceal and Define concealer under my eyes, and then after that I've used the Conceal and Define foundation to finish off. To set my foundation, I'm using the Revolution Pro Powder Foundation. This also smooths everything out and mattifies everything down. The only thing Revolution I'm not using today, because I couldn't find my contour, is the PS Contour Stick from Primark. I'm just adding a very light contour to my face, just to add some definition. In Imagination Highlight to the Moon palette, I'm going to be using the bronzer. This is a 9-shade palette, and you've got base shades, bronzers and highlights too. Using the two peachy shades out of my blush and highlighter palette, I'm just going to add just a dab of blush just on the apples of my cheeks, just to give my face a little bit of colour. Back to my Imagination highlighter palette, I'm going to take the two deeper shades and add it to my cheekbones and my temples, my cupid's bow and a tiny bit on my nose, just to bring out the high points of my face. Going back to the palette, I'm just going to run a few of the colours underneath my eyes. This is going to be used with a flat brush just to get that slight colour underneath. It just opens your eyes out a little bit more. Taking the goldy shimmer shade in the palette, I'm just going to add to the inner corners of my eyes and also just to highlight the brow bone yet again, because you can never have too much highlight there. I'm just going back to my mascara, just adding a little light coat just to finish off with. Using my favourite I Heart Revolution fixing spray, I'm just going to just give a quick spritz all over my face to lock everything in place. And finally, to add that pop of colour to my lips, I'm going to be using the cream lip from the Revolution Lip Boutique. Please check these out, they're absolutely fantastic. I think there's 24 shades in 4 different finishes. My lovelies, this is my final look for today. I really hope you've enjoyed watching my video. If you haven't already and you'd like to, please subscribe to my channel, that would be fantastic. And if you have liked my video, give us a thumbs up, that would be brilliant. Until we see each other again, love you loads, see you soon, bye.